Here we go. Welcome to the finals of the uh, GD01 release event that happened at Goodness Gracious Games. Playing. This will be a match for my side of the board. I'll be playing the green-white wing ramp, playing against Aristo. Aristo is using the top of the meta blue-white deck with all the best blue-white cards in the meta currently. We've already gone past turn 3 already because nothing much to see in the early turns. I managed to get the Wing Gundam ramp on turn 3. Sorry for my weird face on the left side because the camera just on my right. Aristo managed to set a pilot on his Gundam Lefebvre, so I'm forced to I just blocked it anyway because it's enough to take out my base, I think. It's armor array, by the way. Oh, I'm sorry, no. So I didn't block it. What happened was that he set armor array to rest my Lefebvre so he could take it out. I have no blocker anyway, so it got destroyed. Basically, it got destroyed. We are now currently on 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be turn 5 here because I ramped 1 with the Wing Gundam and I gone second. So with 4 resource, I'm playing the Ale Strike, and I'm going to use my EX resource this turn. To try and bounce away that Lefebvre and go for a hit here because I've already hit his EX base. I'm trying to go a little bit aggro. I don't have Wing in my hand currently, but I mean it's in Wing Gundam Zero. I do have Death Sight and Duo in hand to ramp for another turn, and Archangel as well, and the ever popular 2-drop Zowort. So now it's Aristo's turn here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, this is turn 5 here. Nothing really much went on in the early turns, just us passing around. So here comes the Striker Pack command. Aristo can choose between coming out a 4-2 blocker or a 2-4 blocker. The Launcher Strike or the Sword Strike. I should be picking the Launcher. I'm going to Sword Strike here. Okay, 4-2. And the Lefebvre and Passing Turn. So both these guys have blockers. The armor is still in his hand. It'll be tough for me as I draw a card. Yep, got to throw that EX resource because I used it earlier. I should get 1 more resource. Yep, there we go. Okay, I drew into the 06 no-tax base, contemplating whether I wanted to try and get an extra card here because I didn't hit any life yet. And the pressure is coming back to my end now. Also, Aristo used a lot of draw cards in the early game. That's why his hand is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. I'm down to 6, but it's a bit rubbish, my 6 cards. So here we go. I'm thinking of using 1 to play the base, but I'm gonna go for an attack, I think. And I'm gonna go attack the attack face with Ale Strike Gundam, and then maybe choose the Sword Strike to -2 from the Kirayamoto effect. So Kirayamoto's effect was that I can, when I declare attack for this battle, I can pick 1 opponent unit to -2 attack. Again, try to ignore my sideburns on the left and my giant ass face. Oh, and the cameras keep blowing because I keep moving as well. That's why it's a bit this video is a bit choppy. Yeah, it's gonna go block with the Lefebvre, and it's gonna use the -3 AP starter deck command. So I didn't get a kill on that one. I'm gonna go with Wing. No fear because the Sword Strike has 2 defense, so I feel like I'm trading up there if he decides to block. Either way, if it does the block or take damage, it's good for me. So now it's my turn to play units. I'm gonna go for Archangel because I'm thinking that I can stand back my Ale Strike using the Archangel effect. There we go. Due to a duo from the life, not what I wanted to see, unfortunately, because that's the kind of card that you can get when your opponent hits your life anyway. I was hoping for Wing Zero, something like that. This is the point. I was really thinking that I don't play enough of that command card that searches the top 5 cards for 1 Wing unit or character, the Operation Meteor or G-Base. So we're in turn 6 now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Now this is my hand right now. I'm just showing you that I have 2 duos in hand. Unfortunately, I'm running out of resources here. I'm not sure what's on Aristo's hand, of course, because we're playing again from my angle. He's going for 4-drop Ale Strike, maybe, I think. Yeah, here comes the Ale Strike and the Armor Ray. This is a very interesting combination because you get the... You can't attack with the Ale Strike right now, but you can use Armor to rest, and then you got the Ale Strike effect to bounce the Zowot to hand. Now he's got another Armor. He's going to use that to trade in, so 2 for 2. So now I'm going to my turn 6, draw a card, and I drew into the Death Sight. So now I've got 2 sets of Death Sight with Duo right here. But unfortunately, I can't hit the Ale Strike Gundam, so I'm keeping it in hand. So if you can get the Duo and Death Sight down in that same turn for a Link unit combination, you get 1 extra resource and you get First Strike. I was kind of thinking to maybe play it down anyway and then hit with it, because Aristo likely won't be blocking it because it's gonna get the Elsa's gonna get destroyed. But I was thinking maybe I would try to bait him instead, try to make him attack. Though I will bring down the Wing and Zowot. The Wing can go against standing targets that are not tapped. Refresh targets, I think that's a better word. So we're still going for draw here, building up his hand further. It's very annoying that he's going so many cards. Also going to attack the base as I thought. Now here I'm considering if I want to hit with the block with the Zowot, but I decided against it because I'm thinking of using Death Sight after this. So over here, the ideal, I drew into a Wing, the wrong Wing. I already have enough for Wing Gundam Zero to come out now, but I don't have Wing. Anyway, here comes the base to see what I get first. Okay, now I'm going to go, because I do a regular Wing Gundam starter deck version, I'm going to go Wing onto Zowot and then Breach, since the Ale Strike can't block. I'm going to go for that, yep. He does have 1 resource in hand, so he didn't get the command anyway, so... Wow, seriously? Yeah, this is what I was thinking, like, are you kidding me? He got the striker pack from his life. Unfortunate. So I just drop another Wing here, and I'm dropping another Bird mode, getting another EX resource. Don't really want the EX resource, it's more for the extra 2-2 body. I was thinking of trying to aggro as best as possible. I'm just worried about another Armor Ray coming down to clear my board. I think that's the most annoying part. Yep, that's my hand. So I have exactly 2 sets of Death Sight. Just kept it in hand right there. Yep, so he's going to use the token to try and hit the token Ale Strike to hit my Wing Gundam. I used Zowot to block as expected. He gets the Unicorn and Banage combo. Here it comes now. So you set it at first, you draw 1. So declare attack, destroy my Wing, and then got damage at time. It's going to just replace it with the destroy mode. Yep, then he got discard a card from his hand to keep the Banage. They're thinking what to discard here to keep the Banage. You got to discard 1 card to put the Banage back to your hand. So he's going to discard a Zowot. I'm going to tap this one more to set the Banage and then draw another card. So you're basically drawing 2. You're losing 3 cards and you're also discarding 1. So 2 for 4, I think. I really got the numbers properly. So he's going to use the Unicorn to attack first. So that will allow him to rest a unit. But he cannot attack the rest unit because you really selected your target previously. And then he's going to use the Ale Strike to hit the Wing Gundam. So from 4 units, I'm down to 1. Basically, the tide has turned and I drew into a perfect strike. Again, not what I'm looking for. What I really want is Wing Gundam Zero at this point here. With Wing Gundam Zero, again, Wing Gundam Zero won't really help though anyway, because I can see that Ale Strike is there. It won't damage the Unicorn, and then there's the Zowot as well. I'm considering to go the Death Sight right now and take out the Unicorn and survive. It's the worst time not to have a base either because there's 3 units. The Ale Strike has 2 life left. So I know that the Bird mode can take it out, but then there's that Zowot. So I'm going to go for it and see if you're going to block with Zowot. The Aerial the 5th. And he does, exactly as I thought. So I'm just trying to... I needed to try and trick him to thinking that I might have a Wing Gundam Zero in hand. I just want that damage knocked on the Lifif. And now this will give me a clear path to taking out the Unicorn. And I should be putting the perfect strike right now with the last 3. Yep. So the board has been set up for a I'm forced to bounce it. Yeah, that's a big mistake for me as well. So if you play a card, you cannot choose for the effect to run or not. It must run. So the Ale Strike, if the armor is bounced back to hand, and that is a threat. See, now he can just play down the Ale Strike again, and he can bounce my Perfect Strike. So basically, I wasted 3 costs for nothing, and he got a fresh Ale Strike back to hand, which he can use to take out my Death Sight. So tap 4 for Ale Strike, tap 1 for Armor. I was going for Kira instead, which is even worse, because now you can clean trade to that, and you can use Lift 5 to hit my base. Big mistake for me right here. Again, if I have a wing, I can try to turn the game around, but it's really tough. So here he's trying to draw into another card here. He's got the white base. The white base will help him generate units. He's got to get a gun cannon out here. Now this is where the tide really turns. By generating tokens, he doesn't have to play any card from his hand. I drew into a base. This is what I wanted to see, but I didn't want to see that lift with. Unfortunate again. Really wanted a way to get something out. And over here, at this point, I'm just considering to play the Perfect Strike and the lift 5. Keep the Death Sight in hand to go for a to destroy any of his attacking units later on. Yep, it's gonna pass here. I think the players are most shocked they didn't play the Death Sight out, but yeah, there's no point playing the Death Sight out here. All I can do is hit face. And yeah, if he blocks with the lift 5, then it becomes a sitting target for whatever unit. Because again, take a look, I have two cards left in hand, and by this point he has like 5 or 6, and he got draw 2 again. Freaking insane. So the game is gonna be decided by hand size here. I mean, no blaming Aristo though. That's the power of blue white. Honestly, with 4 draw 2s and 4 draw 2 discard 1, the Audrey command and the Lacus command. It's just hard to fight the kind of draw power. The consistency is right there. So I think he has a lot of options in hand. He can just pick whatever he wants to try and take it out now. 7 standing resources, 7 refresh resources, active resources. Yes, the word active resources. Going to get the base for 2. Let's let it go. I'm not gonna block with I'm not going to block with lift 5. That's, you know, I'm the reason why I'm not blocking with lift 5 is because if I manage to draw into Wing Zero, I have a clear path to aggro and win. So I'm just gambling right now that I'm going to get a Wing Zero from the top deck, because at this point it's over for me. He already has a 5-unit board, right? I do into Kira, not even the unit, and nothing I can really use to do anything here. Looks like this game is already over, to be honest. Yeah, it's a bit no point for me to even play the Death Sight, I feel. But if you think I should have played the Death Sight and maybe I don't try to target the base, hit me down in the comments below, right? So you see my hand, you see what I'm trying to do. You know, maybe I played something wrong. What do you guys think, right? Should I have just gone for the Kira set on the Perfect Strike right now? Maybe I should set it, yeah, to boost the HP. Okay, I didn't play anything. Just thinking that I have one more turn with, like, even if I have all 5, right? I should have one more turn to survive. But he has so many hand cards, that's the problem. So what's going to come next is probably going to be double link units, like maybe Gundam with Armor to finish me off. And I only have 2 blockers. That's the big issue. Yeah, we could put 5 aside because he's gonna replace. It doesn't need to replace though. So tell him to put it back. Yeah, because you guys have 6 units. So that's just vested. Now we got freedom. That's one put Kira. It's gonna be very, very tough for me already. Okay. Now, could you imagine if that first contact was the command card that had me search for Wing? Could you imagine? I would have a much better board set than this. So right now, it's basically over. There's nothing much I can do here. If I pass, it's over. Even if I put down Death Sight to take an attack, because I have only 2 blockers, I can't absorb that many hits. You know, six attackers. And again, so if you this will be a great example later you're gonna watch. If you have 6 units in play already, if you want to play a 7th unit, you can just replace one of them, right? So you can see Aristo do that later, I think. Yeah, it's gonna use the perfect strike to block. Could I have just left it and don't attack at all? Yeah, I could have just passed the turn one more time, and hopefully I get a base instead. But I was thinking that even if I wing now, it's already impossible because there is a freedom right there with 6 defense. Not going to be affected by wing. I will be able to clear the other 5 units. Yeah, I just set the key right there. But the turn is basically over right here. Yeah, it's gonna let him do his thing. Should be over. Yeah, it's gonna hit the base. Just let him just try to hit so I can get the base or not from all this. Yep, there's nothing there, so it's over. Congratulations to Aristo for winning the GGG's GD01 Release Event. And this is Aristo's winning list. If you have any comments about the gameplay, where I can do better, where maybe you think Aristo could have like smashed me more, let us know down below. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.